Okay, so I'm very happy to introduce our mayor, Vince Lago. Vince Lago was elected mayor of our great city in April 2021 with a decisive victory. At age 44, Vince is one of the youngest persons to hold that office in the history of the city of Coral Gables. Prior to his election, he served as city commissioner for 8 years, holding the post of vice mayor from 2019 to 2021. Throughout the years, the mayor has dedicated his time to South Florida civic and philanthropic causes where he's held leadership roles. He's a former member of the Coral Gables Planning and Zoning Board. He brings a reasonable and creative approach to land use while remaining committed to preserving Coral Gables' unique character and history and places the interests of residents first. During his tenure, Mayor Lago has spearheaded numerous legislative initiatives and has led the city's sustainability efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mayor Lago to give his State of the City Beautiful address.
All right, well, that didn't start off as planned. Good morning. Morning. First off, thank you for joining us here today, and congratulations to Anna for a job well done. And welcome, Thad. Thad, thank you for all your years of experience with the Beacon Council, attracting multinational businesses to Greater Miami-Dade County. We look forward to working closely with you as we continue to recruit businesses to the City Beautiful. Today's State of the City is a bit different than in the past. I was asked by members of our community why our State of the City was a private versus public event. This breakfast is an annual tradition, spanning 2 decades with a memorial address as well as the kickoff to the Chamber's new year and new leadership. So, what could we do to keep our traditions while also providing public access? Just like we must often do in life, we meet halfway. We have kept the traditional breakfast to mark the start of a new chamber year, but we have also opened this event to those who would like to hear the State of the City live. That is what a true partnership is about, and thanks to the chamber leadership, especially Mark Trowbridge, my dear friend, for meeting us halfway. Accessibility and openness are not only important for me as mayor, but it is important to those that hold me accountable, the people of Coral Gables. Keeping an open line of communication between you and my office has been the cornerstone of my tenure as a public official. Since first being elected more than 9 years ago, I instituted and continue to maintain open door office hours, sometimes even at the cost of my own sanity. You're all part of our business community, and I welcome you to stop by. There is never an appointment necessary. I also hold biannual town halls so that I can hear directly what's on people's minds and the issues that are most important to you. Last year, I spoke about reimagining our city. Now, after my first year leading this great city, I would like to not only reimagine, but also to re-energize our community. In doing so, innovate how we govern and how we deliver services to our residents and the business community. I am fortunate to work with great colleagues who are also doing their part to re-energize our city. Vice Mayor Michael Mena, who even though his term is ending and not seeking re-election, we're extremely thankful for his service and commitment to the city. Along with Commissioners Anderson, Commissioner Menendez, and Commissioner Forrest. I am also grateful for the work our dedicated and innovative team of public servants, our professional staff, our City Manager Peter Iglesias, City Attorney Miriam Solar Ramos, City Clerk Billy Urquia, as well as our Assistant City Manager Alberto Parjus, and the many men and women of Coral Gables who are here today who do an incredible job representing our community. Thank you very much for your service. Last year, after my election, I embarked on a 100-day listening tour, which I used to establish a strategic priorities plan, a blueprint of actionable items. Working with the Mayor's Council, we established 9 priorities. I am happy to report that after just 1 year, 90% of these initiatives have been launched. As mayor, there is a question I must address almost every day. What is worth struggling over and fighting for, and what really isn't? There are many issues I care deeply about, but let me highlight one that I believe is certainly worth fighting for: a cleaner, more welcoming downtown. Let me be clear. We have a beautiful, walkable, and safe downtown, but we can't rest on our laurels. Now more than ever, we are competing with other communities for new businesses, visitors, and residents. We must all do our part to maintain landscaping around our properties, keep sidewalks clean, and provide that excellent customer service that the City Beautiful is known for. People ask me, Vince, why have you made this a major focal point? Putting your first foot forward, making that one moment, that one interaction, that first interaction is critically important to your success as a business community. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make it as easy as possible for you to succeed coming out of COVID. Our central business district is vitally important. It may encompass a small area, but provides 27% of our ad valorem taxes. It is where most of our multinational businesses and foreign government offices are located. It is where our business travelers stay. If you haven't visited lately, I think you will be impressed with our dynamic downtown with its influx of new restaurants, cafes, and retail shops. Our occupancy rates in the downtown are impressive, with more than 96% occupancy in retail and 87% in the office market. In 2021, more than 2 million pedestrians visited Giralda Plaza, and some 3.5 million visited Miracle Mile. It is great to see these numbers continue to grow coming out of a pandemic. Over the past year, the city, together with the chamber, partnered with our Keep Coral Gables Beautiful program and conducted quarterly downtown cleanups. Just last month, we held our 4th event. If you have not yet participated, I hope you will join us at our next one on November 7th. As you can see, there are familiar faces that have played an instrumental role in the success of these cleanups. Thank you to Mark Trowbridge for always putting your best foot forward and being present and being a leader. Thank you. So what we did was we started looking closely to see which businesses were doing an exemplary job at maintaining their storefronts, and as a result, instituted our first commercial beautification awards. These awards will be given annually in the spirit of community beautification. The Sustainability Advisory Board reviewed nominees and selected 4 winners. I would like to recognize these 4 businesses who are contributing to keeping our city beautiful and that have been selected to receive the inaugural award. Booyah Gastrobar, Bashur Bakery and Restaurant, The Globe, and Trend Boutique. Thank you to these 4 businesses. Keep up the great work, and we certainly hope that more businesses follow in your lead. As part of this program, we have also reached out to businesses across the city, advising them of their responsibilities regarding cleaning and maintenance. And while first we advised, now we're enforcing. Everyone needs to do their part to keep the city beautiful. And if you drive by the city's never looked cleaner. We're doing all the landscaping in Merrick Park, all the landscaping down Ponce. Look at the sidewalks. The sidewalks are clean. They're required to be pressure cleaned every 6 months as per the legislation approved by my commission. These simple steps will lead to your success. I give you my word. It is our goal to create a sense of shared responsibility to build a stronger, re-energized downtown. In addition, our Economic Development Department is spearheading a new program that directly connects you with our city's ombudsman, who is here today. Along with code and permitting and our new Development Services Center, which I must give credit where credit is due. Thank you, Ms. Cabrera, for your unwavering commitment, and the manager for delivering on an incredibly lofty goal. Thank you so much. Whether an existing business or a new one, staff will set up times to work with you on your ideas or issues. Last year, I saluted the work of brothers-in-law Mark Schwartzberg and Pepe Ortega, who are here today with us, for their work in reimagining Giralda. They are now re-energizing our city with the historic restoration of La Palma and the upcoming opening of Bouchon, a Thomas Keller restaurant in Coral Gables. Earlier this month, they announced that Chef Shingo Ikinui of the recent Michelin star rated Secret Omakase restaurant is also headed to opening at La Palma. Mark and Pepe are great examples of property owners that are fulfilling the city's retail strategy to bring chef-driven restaurants into the downtown area. And more property owners and chefs are following suit. James Beard Award nominee Michelle Bernstein recently announced that she will be opening Senora Martinez on Galliano Street. Michelin-starred Jeremy Ford announced he will be bringing Beauty and the Butcher to the South Gables, and Chef Donatella Arrapio has recently taken the helm at Redfish Grill, the city's stunning waterfront restaurant located in Matheson Hammock Park. As for our downtown, it's not only about improving appearances, but also accessibility. As a member of the Transportation Planning Organization, the TPO, I'm proud to represent our city on this important county board and grateful to have the opportunity to advocate for projects that benefit our community. As a result of these efforts, Trolley Services was expanded in October to include Saturday service and has been a huge success. I advocated for this for 3 years and we brought it to fruition. Each Saturday, we average approximately 1,500 riders. That is in addition to the 20,000 weekly riders we currently serve for free. The trolley system not only facilitates accessibility, but also reduces carbon emissions released by standard vehicles, and because the funding is from the half-penny sales tax, this comes at no cost to the city budget or the taxpayers. We will be expanding to Sundays in the forthcoming year, just continuing to add on the accessibility of our downtown. As we re-energize and innovate, our trolleys now have an improved wayfinding, and each stop contains a QR code, providing riders real-time information. Soon, we will also add free Wi-Fi and other technological features to our trolley system. We've refurbished 3 parking lots, added EV charging stations, and expanded parking with the construction of the Menorca parking garage, which is rapidly nearing completion. Once operational, we will have 70 charging stations in the downtown area. I also made a commitment to address the needs of a long neglected portion of North Ponce. In addition to the new landscaping, we're working to remove meters and install pay stations on Ponce South of Southwest 8th Street. Our award-winning IT team has re-energized our city through technology and our smart city platform. We have installed more than 20 smart technology poles consolidating traffic analysis, city planning, environmental assessment, and public safety data, along with offering free public Wi-Fi. These innovations will give us even greater access to next-generation data analysis capabilities to improve the city planning, traffic and enforcement, public safety, environmental protection, and much, much more. The data that is collected is shared on our website and provided at no cost to you. This supports businesses and investors to make comprehensive business decisions. Technology not only encompasses intelligence, but also aids safety measures and protocols. Our police department is one of the first in the nation to use manned drone technology, which we premiered at our annual 4th of July extravaganza. We will spare no expense in regards to public safety. Another new tool we have implemented to keeping our community safe is our new mobile command post. It gives public safety personnel the ability to go on site for natural or man-made emergencies, as well as for special events like Carnival on the Mile. This state-of-the-art command center provides police and the fire department a hands-on resource while on the scene. It also is great to know that this added resource did not come at a cost to any of the taxpayers. Thank you to Chief Hudak for your leadership and your efforts. Thank you, sir. In addition to keeping our residents and visitors safe, our fire department continues to introduce innovative life-saving programs. In partnership with Baptist Health, they can better assist heart attack victims while in transport. Paramedics can now transmit the patient's EKG to the hospital, as well as the cath lab team prior to arrival. The protocol sends important EKG data to hospital cardiologists, enabling them to evaluate the patient and determine the best course of treatment, saving critical time between hospital arrival and clinical care. Every second counts. Technology can also help us engage with our residents so that information is readily and easily accessible. We recently premiered a new website that was a completely redesigned for functionality and a more user-friendly interface, allowing site users to search through effortlessly. By next year, we hope to have a mobile app and service request system that will give our residents a more advanced 311 experience with better communication capabilities. Thank you to the members of the Mayor's Council who are here today with us for moving this project forward and for joining us today. Thank you very much. In addition to our outreach and engagement, technology is also helping us improve the customer experience. Our new electronic permitting system is now online, along with all the plans and signature submissions. It is now easier to proceed with new construction and remodeling projects, and an important improvement that benefits our local economy. We will immeasurably fortunate that many national and international firms call our city home. Corporations such as American Airlines, Amerant Bank, Bacardi, Fresh Del Monte, and Kirsch Foods. We have collaborated with these businesses to introduce our new Why Coral Gables campaign that we are premiering today. Let's take a quick look as to why these executives believe Coral Gables is the perfect place for their businesses.
Coral Gables is home to the best in the business, and this is why.
I'm Eddie Catillas. I'm Vice President of Community Relations at Bacardi North America. Bacardi has been family run for 7 generations. Coral Gables is a close-knit, caring community and a great place to bring your family to work and to live.
Hi, my name is George Rosa. I'm the Director of Marketing for Kirsch Foods. We're located here in the beautiful city of Coral Gables. We found that the commercial side of Coral Gables is growing every day, and there's plenty of opportunity and plenty of beautiful spaces for us to consider for a corporate office.
Hi, my name is Christine Valls. I'm Vice President of Sales for American Airlines, managing Florida, Latin America, and Caribbean. Coral Gables is centric to the entire city. It's very close to the airport. We have a lot of customers that are also based in Coral Gables, and it's very accessible for our employees as well that come into the office.
Hi there, my name is Claudia Poe, and I'm the Global Head of Corporate Communications at Fresh Del Monte. The fact that Coral Gables values sustainability is very important to us because at Fresh Del Monte, sustainability is the foundation of what we do. We are growers and farmers at heart, so it's important that our home base here in the United States has similar values, so it is very important to us.
Hi, I'm Jerry Plush. I'm the Chairman and CEO of Amerant Bank, headquartered here in Coral Gables since 1987. There's a lot of history here at the same time. There's really a mix of a modern feel. There's excellent shopping, there's excellent restaurants, there's lots of other businesses that have headquartered here for us to do business with.
One of the subjects I have always strongly advocated for is sustainability and the environment. We continue to be a leader in this space, and this year we achieved LEED Gold certification under the Cities and Communities program, a great achievement for our city. As has been said many times, the environment is our economy. We continue to re-energize our EV charging infrastructure and fleet. I am proud that we have the largest municipal EV fleet in the state of Florida, and recently, together with Commissioner Anderson, I co-sponsored one of the most forward-thinking ordinances in the country for electric vehicle charging infrastructure. Just as environment protections impact our quality of life, providing our residents with access to parks and leisure programs also benefits our residents of all ages. A 2018 ordinance I introduced sets aside funds for park acquisition and has paid dividends. This past year, we opened Majori Park, Lamar Louis Park, and built a new accessibility playground at Salvador Park. Thank you to Commissioner Mike Mena, who has been a long advocate of parks along with myself. Soon we'll be beginning work on a park on Bird Road just east of Granada. We purchased a property on the northeast entrance to the city, which will be developed as an entranceway park, and we are currently renovating Pierce Park. Soon we will plan a complete enhancement of Phillips Park and are especially excited with the development of dog parks at Salvador Park and the Underline. My goal is to deliver on nearly a dozen new parks in the Central Business District over the next 5 years. This will dynamically change our downtown. I am especially pleased to announce that our community recreations team is now operating the Coral Gables Golf and Country Club, and we have made many needed improvements and recently held our first event at the newly opened Le Parc Cafe. While there is so much to do, we continue to make strides with our infrastructure. We began a project to improve the look of our bridges, continue to install traffic calming devices throughout the city, and maintain our beautiful tree canopy. Just this past year, we planted nearly 500 trees. Something that I'm quite proud of is the success we have had this year in Tallahassee with the state legislature. My colleagues and I, along with the chamber, Mark Trowbridge, traveled to the Capitol 4 times during session to advocate on behalf of our city's legislative priorities. The results speak for themselves. We secured $2.5 million in funding, our most successful legislative session to date. These funds will positively impact the quality of life for our residents, businesses, and visitors. I've taken the same approach to the federal level and traveled to DC to meet with our elected representatives and agency officials. This is all part of establishing a new path forward and making sure we bring the bacon home. Another major win for the city is the future undergrounding of our power grid. For many years, undergrounding power lines has been one of my priorities, and I can proudly say that after many discussions with FP&L, we are now moving forward with a storm security pilot program. Through this program, FP&L will seek approval from the Florida Public Service Commission to underground all remaining above-ground neighborhood lines, poles, and individual service connections in the city. Thank you to staff and thank you to FP&L, Addis Carril, who is here with us today, for your commitment to the City Beautiful. This has been a long road, but finally we're making some good headway. Thank you for your commitment. In Coral Gables, we will move forward keeping innovation in mind. While you may think building a plane while flying it sounds risky, I truly believe that there is no other path forward if we want to achieve great outcomes for our city. In all we do, we plan towards our future while building a better now. The choice to do both at the same time might be best referred to as building the plane while flying it. While this might not always be the easiest route, there are benefits to this approach. By moving forward with my vision and strategic plan simultaneously. Today, you have heard of only a few of our many accomplishments and goals, but it is important to understand what sets us apart from other cities. And that is our passion and our deep-rooted desire to make our city better and a special place for everyone. It is our determination to rise above all odds and make the improbable possible. Coral Gables is a gem, and together we can make it shine. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to serve you. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you.